James Hilder for Rifle TV in association with Macklin Shimma with Shayne Singleton on the undercard of Anthony Colavi Ismail Barroso. Fantastic win over Adil Anwar to become the new WBC International Champion. How you feeling, mate?
Over the moon, yeah. Really happy, really happy.
This fight was so hard to call. Boxing people find it hard to predict who would be the winner. Fantastic performance for yourself in the way you took out Adil Anwar.
Thank you. Yeah, it's slippery. We had, obviously, everybody has a game plan. We had a game plan just to try and work him out them first 3 rounds. I think I did a bit too much in the first 3 what Carl wanted me to do. So I tried to slow it down a little bit in the midsection, and I think I might have dropped a couple of rounds on the way through there. So I knew then that I was going to have to step it up later on, but I always know I've got it in the tank to step up later on.
You knocked Adil Anwar down pretty early in the fight. Did you think at that point it might be an early night?
Yeah, I thought I'm going to just try. I know he's tricky, so when I caught him in the first round and he went down, I thought, do I put it on him? Do I not? And I didn't want to put it on him and blow myself out. And I think I did try and put it on him a little bit, but realised he had come to from it. So. Do
you always have that sort of defeat egging in the back of your mind, not to put on too fast, too quick?
To be honest, I didn't think of him once, but in all my training, in all the 12-week camp for this fight, I've been thinking about that mistake, what I made in that fight, and thinking, not to do that in the ring. Never entered my head once in there, but obviously I did control it that bit better. But I knew Adil Anwar, in the back of my mind, couldn't really hurt me. But still, whether I thought he could or he couldn't, I didn't want to rush in and lose my head like I did in the Eggington fight.
Said the rounds in between, the knocking him down and the stoppage, very competitive. I think Anwar nicked probably a couple of them rounds as well. He was definitely in the fight. It was a great fight to watch. What can you tell me about the sort of combination of punches that ended the fight?
To be honest, I can't really remember what it were, but I think it were a jab to the body and a right hand over the top, and we've been working on it and working on it and working on it, because we know he dives in, and he was diving in, and I kept catching him with it, and he took it a good few times, but I knew it were only a matter of time it were going to come, and I knew in them round 8, 9 and 10, if I need to really go, I know I can go, so it worked out to plan.
When you knocked him down in that 8th round, he managed to steady himself, get credit to Adil Anwar, get himself back to his feet, and you've then jumped on and hit him again, but I don't think at that point he actually really knew where he was. So credit to Victor Lachlan, the way he sort of read the situation and stopped Anwar, because you saw him stumbling after the fight had been called off and that. So glad to see he's all right and everything's all right.
Yeah, glad he's okay.
What's the plan for you from now? Where do you move on?
I just want, I want big fights. I'd love to fight again on a matchroom bill. This is where I want to be. Big weigh-ins, big press conferences, big fights. Obviously, it's Bradley Skeet with a British and Commonwealth title. He's a class act. Everybody knows he's a class act. If I can get that fight bonus, I'd love to fight him, and I'd love to fight for the British title. We've got lots to learn, lots to work on. But if I can defend this on a matchroom show, so be it. If I can get the British title fight, we'll have it.
Where are you in the British rankings at the minute?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, because the last couple of fights I've had have been a bit over welterweight, so for some strange reason I got ranked off BoxRec as a middleweight. I'm not a middleweight, I'm a welterweight, so hopefully I get a decent ranking now after this win.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cracking fight. I think everybody in the venue enjoyed the fight. Credit to yourself and Adil Anwar. It takes two fighters to put it on the line like that. It was a cracking fight to watch, mate.
Definitely, thank you.
Listen, I'm not going to take up too much time. Enjoy your moment, and hopefully we see you out on one of these cards in the real near future.
Thanks very much.
Congratulations, Shayne.
Cheers. Thank you.